Okay, Happy New Year. So for New Year's Day dinner, we're gonna sous vide this wonderful piece of meat. This is a prime rib, and we're gonna sous vide it at 132 degrees for 6 hours. We also have some collard greens with some bacon in there. And we're planning on some black-eyed peas. Also plan on making some homemade horseradish sauce to go on the prime rib once it's done. So with 6 hours to kill, well, it's time for a little b-ball.
Nice shot!
Okay, so we're at about 3 hours and 40-ish minutes. And the anticipation is starting to drive me crazy. I can't wait to taste this prime rib. Okay, so we're gonna make our horseradish sauce for our prime rib. So we start with a half a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of prepared horseradish, maybe a little bit more. We've got 2 tablespoons of mayo, and I always use Duke's, which is I love. All right, so we've got our horseradish, our sour cream, and our mayonnaise. We're gonna do some sea salt and some pepper. Mix it all together, put it in the fridge to chill. It'll be ready when the meat's ready. Still waiting for the 6 hours to be up before our prime rib is ready, and we're spending some more family quality time outside playing. Okay, so all our meat is supplied from John at America's Choice Gourmet, and it's spectacular. Everything I've had from there has been great. I mean, unbelievable. So anyway, we don't want to share the prime rib with the kids, which we'll let them sample it, but that's for the adults. Anyway, we have chicken tenders from America's Choice Gourmet for the kids. Okay, so we've got the black-eyed peas now on boil with some Irish butter. We're about 20 minutes away from being able to pull the meat out of the sous vide water bath. We'll season the meat, we'll sear it, and then we'll be ready to eat. So we also have the Frigidaire oven and stove that has air fry feature. So that's how we're doing our chicken nuggets for the kids. Goodness. Okay, so our meat from America's Choice Gourmet, our prime rib, has been cooking or soaking in the oil water bath for a little over 6 hours now at 132 degrees. So we're gonna go ahead and take our sous vide out, get our meat out. Oh, look at that. Prime beef, ready to cut out of the bag. Now, I was going to use my sea salt, my pepper, and a little garlic powder, but my brother-in-law, Nick, who is also a meat porn aficionado, has decided to join me.
A smoking meatician.
He's a green egg guy, and we're trying to bring him over to the sous vide way of things.
We're working our way there. We'll get there.
Anyway, Nick, would you like to describe our spice?
So we have a Divine Bovine Flavor Seed Grow Your Own World of Taste steak rub and seasoning. It looks like we have a little bit of salt and pepper, a little black peppercorn in there, some fresh garlic, and possibly some parsley. That's just from sight. I haven't read the label, but it looks absolutely delicious. Personally, I use Montreal steak rub seasoning on a prime rib like this. It just has everything that you need to encompass to get that nice crust on the prime rib that you really want. This will do though.
All right, so while we season that, we would like to also call your attention to the asparagus wrapped in prosciutto.
Prosciutto asparagus. Very
So it's going to be that kind of night.
It's a holiday meal. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. This is how old guys do it. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to pat the meat dry, get all the excess juice off of it.
Look at that fat cap on there.
Look at the fat cap on that thing. Look at the marbling.
That's favorite.
Look
Flavor
at that meat. There's a lot of flavor happening in here. So we're gonna get all the excess kind of juice off of it, and then we're gonna season it with the seasoning that we got from John at America's Choice Gourmet. And Nick, I'll let you take care of the seasoning.
Can I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
A little olive oil on it. I know you had the moisture of the water, you know, coming from the sous vide, but a little olive oil really helps that seasoning stick. So we'll just do a little on each side. Butter it down real good. There we go. Once you get that nice coat of olive oil on there, then we can take that seasoning. Oh, there you go. I had dirty hands. There we go. And with that seasoning, just kind of smack it in there. Just want it to stick to create that nice crust. Oh, a little more on this side. See, these are the ends, the meat side. You want that nice crust on those. Perfect. Delicious. Kind of rub it in softly, gently. Treat it nice, treat it well, take care of it. There we go.
Oh, I gotta tell you, the seasoning smells
It does smell
incredible.
delicious. And what I always like to do, you always have excess seasoning once you're done. So I just do a little roll around the pan to snatch up those little tidbits that are laying down there in the bottom of the pan. Ooh, that feels good. That's
All right.
gonna be delicious.
I think we're ready to sear. Okay, so we're gonna put a little olive oil on the grill. We're gonna get that grill good and wet. That'll be perfect. Then we're gonna take our prime rib and we're gonna start to sear it. We'll let that baby sear on that side for a few minutes. We'll flip it. We'll sear the other side.
And the other side, and the other
And
side.
the other side, and the other side.
And the other side, and then the other side.
Other side, and the other side.
Also, old guys, well, we like torches. We like fire. We like to burn things. So while we're cooking, we're gonna torch this thing just a little bit too to give it a nice crispy outer shell to hold that meat flavor in. Now, you see that blue flame and then the orange flame? John at America's Choice Gourmet gave me the tip, hey, don't get the meat into that blue flame because you'll get the propane taste. So we're gonna stick to just the outer flame. We're gonna start to really sear in that flavor. That's good. Okay, so we've got 1 minute on this side. We're gonna take and flip this whole thing over.
Look at that.
Sear the other side. Look
Get
at
a
that.
close up on that. Look at that fat. Nice marbling of the fat there. That's that good crunch you want on the outside piece.
Yeah.
That's my favorite piece, is the outside.
Then go back to time lapse. Okay, so you can really, really smell the seasoning. It smells so good. What a great combination. These seasonings can be bought from America's Choice Gourmet from John. And I tell you, it's just a great compliment to the meat. Okay, so I think we have her seared up perfectly. So now we're gonna take this in. Slice her up. Okay, so we have our finished product here. We're gonna just cover it with foil, let it rest for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then it'll be ready to slice. Okay, so it's been resting now for about 15 minutes. Go ahead and take it out. Oh, look at that. And we're gonna go ahead and start cutting some slices. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the juice, fat content. Oh, what a perfect piece of meat. All right, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
We've got our prime rib. We've got our sauce. We've got our collards. We've got our black-eyed peas. Nick?
I think it turned out pretty well. It's melting in my mouth.
So, are we a sous vide guy now?
If you buy me one, yeah, sure.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Lena.
Happy New Year!
Have a great year.